The Premier League is back. 380 games, one winner. And United. Every team has released their home kit for this season, so let's rank all of them. So let's go in alphabetical order. We'll start with Arsenal. Let's have a look at their kit. Okay, so just the same old from Arsenal. Another year, this red and white. I do like the Arsenal kits generally. I like the red stripes on the sleeves. I do think they could have done a bit more with the shorts though. Just white shorts. It's a bit minimalist. I don't hate it, but it's just a very mid kit. I'd definitely put it in a B tier though. Okay, next, Aston Villa. Their kit, I like it, you know, I do like it. They've got the claret stripes on the arms, like Arsenal. It's alright, you know, I think the sponsor kind of messes it up a bit though. I don't like the Betano sponsor. Back when they had the Kazoo kits, the Kazoo logo just looked way better on the kit. And again, they've just gone with white shorts. They could have done the light blue, that would have looked much better. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to put Aston Villa in D tier. Okay, Bournemouth. This is a good kit. I really like this. The accent on the red and black stripes look great. The sponsor is the only thing keeping this out of S tier, because what is BJ88? What is that? Yeah, I do really like this kit. If they drop that sponsor, this would be an S tier easily, but unfortunately, sponsor's letting it down, so it's going to have to go in A. Right, the Brentford kit. I don't hate it, but I do not like it at all. The black around the neckline is just no reason to be there. Sponsor isn't great either. I like what they've done with the ends of the sleeves, those red lines. But other than that, the kit just looks a bit too bland for me. But it's not offensive to the eye, so I can't hit it that much. Nah, so I think this is going to have to be another D tier kit. I want to like it, they just haven't done enough with it. Okay, Brighton and Hove Albion. I don't really like it, they just haven't done enough with it. And the Amex logo in the middle, I don't hate it. Again, it's just, I've really struggled to like it. I want to like it because it looks alright. But they could have done so much more with it and they just didn't. I do like the We Are Brighton on the inside of the shirt though, that will rank it up a bit. They've also got a bit of turquoise accent under the arms, under the sleeves, which I do like as well. So yeah, I think this is a good B tier kit. No, I think this is a good C tier kit. Also the white square on the back for the number and name, they could have done a bit more with that as well. It just looks very lazy and bland. I just don't like that. Next, Burnley. Oh, this Burnley kit, it looks really good, you know. I like the accent on the claret. The sponsor, I don't really like. 96.com. It's just something I've never heard of. When you think of a kit sponsor, it needs to be a known name. I like the colours they're going for with it as well. I like the accent around the collar and the ends of the sleeves. They just got to fix that sponsor again. That might be a recurring factor with these kits. The sponsor really lets a lot of them down. But other than that, it is absolutely perfect. So I'm going to have to give it an A tier. Okay, so Chelsea's kit. They're sticking with the whole no sponsor thing, which I personally do like. I think it's quite a statement. And they've also got the red and white accent under the arms, which looks alright. I don't hate it. Clearly they've put some accent on the blue to make it a bit more interesting. It's not just a blue t-shirt, you know, they've done something with it. Overall, I like it. There's nothing I hate about this. I actually really do like the design on the shirt though. Like, it's very subtle, but it makes a big statement. This may very well be our first S tier kit. Yeah, I 100% agree with that. This is an S tier kit every day. So that's great. We've got our first top tier kit. Unfortunately, it's Chelsea, but we can look past that. Okay, now we're on to Palace's kit. I am a heavily devoted Palace fan, and I love this kit. I do like it. There is one issue with it though, and I can't look past it. It's the white on the sleeves. It really ruins it for me. Palace's last year kit was probably my favourite kit of all time. I've never seen a kit that I just fell in love with so much. And while this kit does come close to it, I love the design. It's the white on the sleeves that really throw it off a bit. Plus the sponsor is ass. You know, the shorts look good. They got the red, blue and white stripes at the bottom. So is the socks. It's just such a good kit. It's just the white on the sleeves really lets it down. So unfortunately, it cannot be an S tier kit. It's got to go in A. This was nearly such a perfect kit. I would have absolutely bought this kit if they just got rid of the white going from the collar down to the sleeves. Okay, now we're on to Everton's kit, and looking at it, I don't mind it. I love the accents. I don't think were right. They were right to do some kind of accent on the shirt, some kind of interesting design, but I think those wavy lines were just not right. I don't think those were the right decision. Those were not the right decision. The stake logo as well, that looks decent. I like that. Yeah, I think that they had a good idea with this. They just went about it the wrong way. But it's not a bad kit by any means. It's going in B tier, I'd say. It's definitely going in B tier. Okay, the Fulham kit. I'm usually a big fan of the Fulham kits. I like how minimal they are, but they make a big message. And this is another one, you know, it's just a white shirt with black accents on it. You know, all the black stripes really add to it. I do like it. It's nothing special. It can't go in S tier. Yeah, I think Fulham really have perfected the minimalistic approach. The sponsor looks good. It looks like it should be on the kit. Because that's what lets a lot of these kits down. The sponsor just doesn't look like it should be there. But with Fulham, it just looks so integrated. I really like it. It's nothing special, so it can't go S tier. But this is definitely an A tier kit. So we're halfway through now, and I think this has been a decent year for the kits. There's been none particularly bad, you know. Obviously, we've only seen half. And we've got some of the more iconic kits coming up. So, you know, United, Liverpool. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share this video with your friends. This is a growing channel and I need all the support I can get, and I appreciate every single person who watches this video, so thank you very much. So anyway, let's continue with Leeds. So this Leeds kit, I like it, you know, I do like it. The blue stripes on the arms look decent, and the accent on the sleeve looks really nice. I really like that. But the problem is, it's just a white shirt and white shorts. They did nothing with the yellow. I think they could have integrated that yellow into the kit a lot more other than just the sleeves and the collar, considering it is the most predominant colour on their badge. The Red Bull sponsor looks good as well. I like the Red Bull sponsor on there. They just needed to do more with the yellow because it's just a bit of a bland kit overall, so they just needed to do a bit more. So this is a comfortable B tier kit, to be honest. Okay, so now we're on to Liverpool, and I don't hate it. It's just a bit of a bland kit overall. I like the white lines going around, but it just wasn't enough. They could have done a bit of a, you know, a pattern in the red. Nothing major, just a little bit to spice it up a bit. And by the way, £85 for this kit. That is by far the most expensive one we've seen. I guess Premier League winner has to factor into that. But yeah, I think it's just a bit of a steep price for this kit. Obviously, the standard charted sponsor in the middle of the shirt looks good. Been a long time sponsor of Liverpool, so. And the Expedia logo on the arm looks good as well. I like that. So sponsors are decent on this one. It's just a bit bland. They could have done a lot more with it. It didn't need a lot, you know, it's still a decent kit. It's just, it doesn't impress me at all. So in that case, it's going in C tier. Okay, so now we're on to the City kit, and I've seen a lot of people saying they absolutely hate this kit, but I don't see it. I really like this kit, you know. The white diagonal through the middle just looks really good. It doesn't take away from the Etihad. By the way, the Etihad sponsor looks great on this kit, as well as the sponsor on the arm. The dark blue looks really good. But yeah, the diagonal line, people are hating on that. I think it's really good. I would, however, prefer if it was the opposite direction. When the line goes through the crest, it kind of takes away from the crest a bit. But other than that, this kit is great. I don't see why so many people are hating on it. So I'm going to put it in A tier comfortably. Okay, the United kit, the one I bet a lot of you here were waiting for. And you know what? It's decent. I do like it. The black accent, the black lines on the sleeves look decent. The black line going all the way down, similar to Liverpool's, but I think it stands out a little bit more. I like the Snapdragon logo. I like the sponsor on the arm. That looks decent. The only thing I'm questioning about this kit is it looks like the sleeves are a completely different texture to the rest of the kit. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, so I'm going to put it in, it's going to go in A tier because it's a decent kit. I like the sponsors. They could have maybe done a bit of a black outline on the sponsors to bump it up to S tier. But yeah, it's a decent kit overall. So yeah, it's going A tier. Okay, the Newcastle kit. This kit, they had so much potential, and I like what they've tried to do with it, with the accents on the black and white stripes, but they've just done it so wrong. It just looks really it just looks like a lazy job. It looks like a mess, you know. It looks like somebody has just drawn this. The light blue lines, I don't like them. They're not the end of the world, but they didn't need to be there. Black would have looked a lot better, to be honest. The yellow sponsor on the arm is okay, and the main sponsor is not too bad. It's black and white, so it's in keeping. It's in keeping with the kit. But despite that, I just can't like this kit. This is the first kit that I've genuinely disliked. So unfortunately, this is gonna have to go in F tier. I'm sorry to all you Newcastle fans, but it just looks like a lazy design. I feel like they could have done so much more with this kit, and it's only small changes that could bump this easily up into B and A tier. But the stripes, the sleeves, it's all letting it down, so I have to put it in F tier. I just don't like it. Right, so the Nottingham Forest kit. As a Palace fan, I fucking hate Nottingham Forest at the moment, but I can't take away from the fact that this kit is incredible. I love this kit, it looks so good. The small white stripes look great on the shirt, the white stripes on the sleeves look good, and I like the shield around the crest, that looks good as well. Obviously, they've gone for no sponsor, which is an approach I don't hate. There's a little sponsor on the arm, which looks alright. But yeah, they might add a sponsor later in the season. But as long as it fits, you know, this kit is fine. It just has to be a white sponsor, you know, nothing too garish, nothing too modern, and it would still be a good kit. I like it. So for this reason, I'm going to put Forest in S tier. Great, we've got another S tier kit. You know, 2 S tier kits in a season is good, you know. Okay, now we're on the Sunderland kit. I don't like it. The badge in the middle just doesn't look right. The sponsors, like Hummel and then WWA8, that looks so bad. It just looks like such a mess. I think they needed to go a bit more white and a bit less red, because the red's overpowering at the moment. It looks more like prison bars rather than a kit. But yeah, I like what they've done with the sleeves. I like what they've done with the collar. I like what's inside the shirt. You can see that logo. It's all right, but it's just a bit of a mess altogether. It's just a bit of a mess. So for that reason, it's going down in D tier. Right, we're on to Tottenham now, and once again, another incredible kit. This looks great, you know. I love the texture they've put on the shirt. The AIA logo looks great as well. It's red as well, which is completely different to Tottenham's colours, but it fits so well. The dark blue on the sleeves is decent. I like it. I think they did a little bit too much with the dark blue, but it's still all right, you know. It's still all right. The only take back from this, and the only reason this isn't going to be an S tier kit, is because the badge is in the centre. All they had to do was put the badge on one side and then put the Nike logo on the other side, and this would have been an S tier kit easily. But just because of that, I'm gonna put it in A tier, because this is still a great kit, just one downside. Okay, so now we're on to the West Ham kit, and I was looking forward to the West Ham kit. They usually drop decent kits, but this is awful. What is this? The sky blue lines on the collar and sleeves just do not fit. They just look like they've been forced on there. It just doesn't look right. Also, the sky blue under the arm looks bad. I don't know why that's there. And also, the sponsor is awful. Boyle Sports, what is that? It's just such a bad sponsor. As well as the QuickBook logo on the sleeve. That looks terrible as well. So yeah, that's quite disappointing. It's a kit I was really looking forward to, but hasn't held up to the hype. So unfortunately, that means West Ham is going to be our second F tier kit. And to finish off, we have the Wolves kit. Now, I like it. I think it's decent. I like the DBet sponsor. I like the JD sponsor. And I like that they've done some design on the kit. You can see it. It's very light, but you can see it. I just don't know why they chose that design. I can see some Wolves logos in there, but other than that, I just see a load of triangles and circles and squares. It just looks like a GCSE art students designed it. I like that they went for a design on it, but they just chose the wrong design. But other than that, you know, the sponsors are good. I like the black on the sleeves and the black triangle under the neck. That looks good. It's similar to the Wolves, how pointy the wolf is. That looks good. I like it. So yeah, overall, this is a decent kit. It's just that weird design on it has really let it down. So it's going to go in B tier. Close to an A, but still in B. That design really put me off. But anyway, that's the final kit done. This has been a decent year for kits. We've got some really good ones, but a few very bad ones. Especially from some teams that ought to be putting out some decent kits, like Newcastle and West Ham. 2 teams you expect good kits off have really disappointed. But yeah, that Chelsea kit, pretty good. It's very good S. Forest kit I like as well, very good. And yeah, you can see we've mostly got A's, B's, which is good, you know, it's top half. So anyway, I'm looking forward to a good season, very excited for it. Please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share this video with all of your friends. It's a small channel and all of your support is greatly appreciated. So I will see you in the next video.